All right, so yeah, to say the last 2 days hasn't been absolutely crazy would be an understatement. Last 2 nights or so. Um, yeah, and keep in mind, like a week ago, we had just gotten over a really big typhoon, right? The one that wreaked havoc, absolute havoc across mostly Cebu. Cebu is the hardest hit. And to give you an idea, let me just show you here. So the last typhoon, there are still people missing. So only a week ago, last weekend, was Typhoon Tino. And they're already up to 224 dead, 100 and I think that says 109. It's really small for me, and 526 injured. Imagine like how many people lost their homes, how many like so many things. Even here in Roxas City, right? We had in Capiz, I know we had at least one death, but we had many people lose their homes, many, 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 and but I got to give credit to our local governments here. But leading up to the typhoon, they evacuated so many people. They set up shelters, like nice shelters, like where you have your own space, and it's like a big modular tent, and each family got their own instead of just sleeping on a concrete floor and some barangay sort of thing. And they did so many things, like go off and trim all the trees ahead of time, and they did a lot of work that lessened the severity. Now we weren't hit like Cebu and even Bacolod in those areas got a lot. The last one there was much worse hard hit areas, but we have low lying areas that really were affected badly. You know, we spent our time in the office sleeping there. If you haven't seen the video, we stayed in our office and slept on the floor on a mattress because we knew the beach isn't the place to be. But Roxas City does have a history of missing most of them, right? With the really big ones that literally destroy Cebu and Bohol and all these places, yeah, they were absolutely devastating here as well. But 99% of all typhoons don't do real damage here. When I say real, I mean to the same extent. So because if you look on a map, you know, we're in the middle of the country. Like we face inward. So we have land covering us on both sides, which, you know, does help a lot. But, and Catherine will be joining me, by the way. I don't know why she's taking so long. You know, we haven't had much sleep, next to none. We posted a video an hour ago that showed you like everything that we've been going through sort of thing. I have it here somewhere. Where did I put it? Is beyond me at the moment. Is it this one? No, not that one. That one's going to be after. I know I've got it here. Oh, it's because it's named twice. Ah, that's why. I have to call it number 2 or something because it replaced it on me. Anyway, just to give you an idea, if you haven't seen, ignore that. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. If you haven't seen the video from today, I could show you quickly here if it comes up on the screen. No, it doesn't. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why that's not coming up. But yeah, the water was absolutely crazy. It crashed right over. You guys are probably going to hear it. I'm going to close that so you don't have to hear it. It crashed right over our walls here. It dropped our sand level like huge amount that our wall was barely still in the ground. The water was going to get underneath. And you can't tie in your walls to your neighbor's walls. It's illegal here. And so if it gets under yours, there's nothing to keep your wall there anymore. So to give you an idea, that's how, you know, it was absolutely crazy. If you haven't seen it, I only updated it an hour ago, but we took you through the entire night for us. We had no power, but not because the power went out in our barangay, but it was the salt air. It's like a mist. And it got into somewhere, some electrical somewhere in there, and it shorted us out. And then we had struggling with our generator and everything. But we went through the night with just, you know, an absolute trash pile from the ocean. When you wake up in the morning, the worst of it we were sleeping through because it was like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, and I think about 4 a.m. is the last time. Oh no, I kept having to get up every 2 hours to do the generator, but I wasn't awake enough, so I'd go down the stairs, pour the gas, put the lad on, pull it, go back upstairs without trying to, I want to be able to fall back asleep, and then try to go back to sleep after that. But the beaver, it got smoked. It got smoked. So if you haven't seen the video, you got to see. It was just incredible, and I didn't even see the major amount this morning because they had already cleaned it up by the time I got there. But still, the last night stuff was incredible. So that's what's been going on. Now again, we're now clear, as you can see. Yeah, we got some crashing waves, and yes, they're coming up to our wall now. It's the time of year. It does come up here, but doesn't go over the wall like it did. And so yeah, we don't have it as bad as it's happening everywhere else because it stayed out in the ocean. But it's so massive that it's bigger than the Philippines itself. All right, so we're talking, Yolanda was considered in 2013 like epic, and this one's bigger. But Yolanda probably will end up doing more damage because it spent so much time going through very highly populated areas. And this one stayed out in the ocean, and we had that kind of craziness. And other places that were closer to Atlantic, they were just getting crushed too. So, or Pacific, sorry, Atlantic. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Anyway, just to give you an idea, this is a video that was posted not long ago. And that's the other Facebook vid I meant to show. And not that one. Yeah, I think it was this one. Why is nothing playing anymore, huh? Well, I just fixed it. Oh, it renamed them both. Oh, that's silly. Okay, well, that's fine. We can grab it up here. There we go. Let's bring it up. So just want to give you guys an idea. So imagine those size waves hitting here. Those are, now you got to turn sideways. What the heck, man? Oh, there we go. They came back over. The size of those waves. Like, yeah, if a typhoon's actually going to hit me, I'm living on the beach, I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be here. That's crazy. Like, all these ones were never going to specifically hit here in this super typhoon type thing. So that's why we're here, because it is possible. And like I said, we went to the office last week when it was a smaller typhoon about to hit here. But, absolutely devastating. Now, I know people are going to be saying, well, Michael, are you now considering maybe leaving the Philippines, or do you regret coming to the Philippines, or even do you regret living on the beach? And absolutely not do I regret living in the Philippines. I like to put everything into like a context, and I've been through some hellish winters in Canada with snowstorms where you can't open your front door because the snow is higher than your door. I have been through ice storms that took out the power for 2 weeks straight, and it's like minus 20, minus 30 with wind chill outside, and you have no way to heat your house, cook, those kind of things. I have been through ice storms where 100-car pileup, where many people die, and it happened so quickly. I remember one snowstorm I was on the highway, and it just started to snow a little bit. Didn't think anything of it, but then all of a sudden, it's just like it grew by mountains so quickly. Cars all start slowing, and then you can see they're coming to a complete stop, and it gets deeper and deeper. And next thing you know, and I'm in a 4-wheel drive SUV, so I wasn't too concerned. But we just passed the last exit ramp, and I'm like, oh no. So yes, I broke the law here. I backed up and I went along the shoulder, and I got through back to that last exit ramp, and I got off. That one, the people were stranded in their cars for over 24 hours and had to be helicoptered out because there was just too much snow. The plows could never get there in time, and it was just going to be a dire emergency. So just to give you an idea, so there's context, right? I know, like, it's not always perfect, and anything can happen, and like, there's no such, well, I'm sure there is such thing as a place that nothing ever happens there or something. I think like the Midwest, right? Isn't it like that? Or the South Midwest? I think when my mother lived in, well, but then again, I thought the mountains of North Carolina were safe. And remember, they recently, 2 years ago or something, had absolute disaster there. So maybe there is no perfect. So anyway, so I do put it all in context, and I knew the risks of living on the beach. I'm sure you can imagine. Like, that's what happens. But 99% of the time you're living on the beach, it's paradise. Like, I have noise back, it removes, cancels out the noise, a lot of it, but you hear the crashing waves. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It is just amazing to live on the beach. But then the maintenance and all that other stuff, that can be a bit of a challenge, to say the least. But our lease is coming due, and I am going to get to your comments, don't worry. The lease is coming due 2 years, so that'll be June of next year. And so we are making plans, and we're not leaving Roxas City. That'll be number one. Not at all. We actually love it here. Absolutely love it here. It is, I'm looking at leasing over many decades, land and building. And that's an option for a lot of foreigners. You can lease the land and build whatever the heck you want on it. You can have the ability to sell your land, like what you built on the land, with the remaining lease left. So if you have a 25-year with another 25-year renewal, you have 50 years then is possible. You can make sure, if you have a good lawyer, that it's transferable. And that's important. Like, what if you pass away and you have to, somebody else is going to gain from it, that kind of thing. And so that's a great way for foreigners that are so worried about putting it in somebody else's name. You can lease it as a foreigner, and you can build whatever you want. Get your building permits like everybody else, and it's all good. So anyway, good lawyer, and you'll be fine. So that's something I'm looking into. And we have like that big modern area called Pueblo de Panay, and they have mountains, or we call them mountains, but they're hills, but big hills, that overlook the city, and you can even see the coast at the distance. And I always said, if I can't be on the beach, I want to be in the mountains. I'd have a lot less maintenance. It'd be a lot safer. And excuse me, a little bit of a burp there. Vista views of everything, the cooler breezes that you're going to get, and just the fact that I could have a lot more land, and we can have some goats, do whatever. It's something. I don't know. It's just something we're throwing around right now, and had a few discussions with landowners. So that's something that might happen. It'd be exciting, right? But yeah, the typhoons, they're not scaring me away in any way. Yes, you have to be safe and get away. And a friend of mine, he is in the path. And he's in here right now, actually. I just saw in the comments there. Let me find it here. Health Insurance in the Philippines. Here you go. That's Michael Onstad. Just lost power, so I don't know if he's still here. That's Michael Onstad right there, the expat health insurance guy. And he actually has a Facebook page called Health Insurance in the Philippines, where everybody who gets health insurance with him joins the group, and they can share their experiences, good or bad, being insured with him. And so that's really cool. So anyway, he is in La Union, not far from the beach, and right in the path. Right exactly in the path. He's down below Baguio. And I asked him, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, get your kids, your family, and jump in a car, go to Subic Bay or something much more south and wait it out. And he's like, nah, we're good. He lives in a concrete house. And look who's joining. There you go.
I don't want to get out because my head is...
Oh, yeah, she's got a bit of a headache. So
annoying.
But listen to that. Isn't that beautiful?
I know.
It's beautiful tonight. I want to wait till you get this on so that you can hear her. And on, 1 second. Your head. Yeah. All right, so why don't you tell everybody what it was like for you?
That's what I'm saying. I just got here.
Yeah, well, no, what it's been like, what was it like for you? Like, that was incredible, right?
Yeah,
The waves?
very incredible.
Yeah, like crashing so high
So
up.
insane.
And we don't even know, like I was saying to them, that we don't even know what it was like at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. We were, I would have, I might have been going down for the generator, but I wasn't looking around. I was like filling and go back to bed. Because the garbage went all the way up there. Therefore,
Really?
what do you mean? You didn't see the big pile of garbage on our halfway through our lawn?
Oh, yeah, I see
Yeah,
that.
so and what we saw, the waves only here. So imagine what was coming while we were sleeping to get it
Yeah.
up there. And so we didn't even watch the worst of it. But that's pretty incredible. But we're very lucky.
Yep. And I saw there the gate. destroyed the waves just here on
Right.
the other side, and all the boats there, it's gone, and the rest is stay, but it's already destroyed, and the houses.
Yeah, because we do have some informal settlements that
Uh-huh.
are on the far end of the beach here that are kind of like just sitting there, right? And especially near the Petron, the gas company, because they have a big ship that you'll see sometimes in our videos out here, and it's refueling here. There's a big Coast Guard boat right there, by the way.
Oh.
And so they refuel and all that. But anyway, so they own all that land over there because that's where their pipeline goes, where they bring the fuel to the big tankers. And so that land there, there's people that kind of like set up Kubo style houses there. Those are all wiped out. Now they were evacuated, just to be clear. That everybody was evacuated.
The city people came there to check the houses. I don't know.
Today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
today.
And then our friends like Harry, there was quite a bit of damage there, and then
Yeah.
beside it. So Harry is the guy who has that house, and then he built an Airbnb, and he technically profits every month from his rental, and he's right on the beach. But the Kubos that were in front of it and all that, those are all wiped out. A lot of the lights are are down. So there's significant damage here, but wow, we were lucky because if we had what they had over there, not so much. But yeah, and then the last week one was just only a week ago.
Oh, yes.
One of the most deadliest, right, for deaths and stuff like that, and us just sleeping in the office. But this one wasn't a head-on, so it wasn't as scary why we stayed here, right?
Yeah.
Like we knew that, okay, with this flood risk, and yes, the wind, you never know, I guess, but it's not the same as when the eye was predicted to come to us.
And good thing is it's only big waves and only the wind, no rain. Because if there's a
Yeah.
rain, yeah,
Yeah.
you need to evacuate.
We were very lucky that there was really no rain at all. Yeah, you're right, because then you didn't have to worry about, there was flooding, but that was flooding from the ocean. But you know, when you hear about all the flooding in Manila and all that stuff, it's from the rain. Rain is the biggest threat
Yeah.
here in the Philippines. I did see we got a super chat in there. So, and I also saw, howdy from Ventura, California. Hello, Brian. Thank you very much, Brian. That's awesome of you. I also saw here Jose once
Jose.
again. Jose, you know you're the man. You really are. He gifted out 5 people free of our gift memberships, our memberships there. So Joseph,
Joseph Cal.
why'd you say that? Can you say the next one for me?
Flesh steak. Flesh steak. Why?
Love your username. And then Trent and the Wyatt Earp and
Ariana Loveless.
Ediana. Yes, so thank you guys. Welcome as members. And thank you to Jose for making that happen. And make sure you thank Jose in the comments. That's really awesome. Jose has been to the Beaver many times, visiting us here in Roxas City. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to show you guys. This was our expat meetup tonight. So the Beaver, as you can see, is doing much better. And we had a really great turnout. Over 40 expats came, even though all the cancellations because of the typhoon. But it was almost a full house throughout the place. And not everybody's even in the pictures because it was for like a certain moment. But the people that were sitting down by the beach, which was quite a few people, they're not in the pictures that we had here. I'm sure there's more pictures somewhere else that people are going to start posting.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a great turnout. I was shocked. I was like, oh, with the typhoon.
Yeah, I thought it was a few expats, but when I got there, oh,
Yeah, so many turned out. So thank you for all of you that turned out. And guess what? Many of the people that came had never been to Roxas City before and literally just came for this one thing, which is absolutely incredible. So as you can see, the typhoon has passed us. Beaver was cleaned up. All these people came to come and visit us, and things improved here vastly. So anybody, if you have family and friends out here, we had a little bit of rain today. All the terrible stuff ended early this morning, and then it kept moving north. And so now, other than a little bit more waves than normal, the typhoon has long passed us, and now it is for Luzon. And I've seen some really horrific stuff. You have too.
yeah.
scariest waves you've ever seen. The size of a house, like full-size 2-story house.
Yeah, higher than that.
Yeah, and just go right over it. And yeah, like that stuff is friggin' terrifying. You know, and you hate to say like there's a positive and everything else, because there isn't. But the best, not best scenario, but a better case scenario has been the path of this typhoon. That's the size of the Philippines, to give you an idea, is that it went north of Manila, quite a bit north, to Baylor, by the way, and we have a lot of subscribers that, because there's a lot of expats that live in Baylor, and before crossing over the mountains, across Baguio, then down La Union and out. So if you're just thinking of population-wise, infrastructure-wise, and everything, it could have been so much worse. If that plowed through Manila, you know, the greater Manila area is 35 million people. So it would have been just absolutely incredibly devastating when you have something that's that size. It's just so big. Now, Manila's still going to get hit. Everybody else is still going to feel it, but I meant like getting a direct hit. Yeah. So yeah, really terrible. And Catherine missed most of this, but I was showing the different videos and stuff like that. I tried to show the video of this, but it's in today's video. It was uploaded only an hour before this live stream. So if you want to see like what we had last night and how what the beaver looked like.
Beaver is, oh
yeah.
my God.
You know what? Shout out to the staff that made it look back to normal. The poor guys were cleaning and doing all that all night long to make it look like that, and all morning, because it was rough. Oh, I noticed Kat's new back tattoo.
What's that? That's a mistake. Big mistake. Yeah.
You know, when you're young and foolish, and sometimes you go in to do stuff, and then afterwards you're like, oh, why'd I do that? One of those things?
Yeah. But still, it's a mistake. Biggest mistake. I hate it.
Brian, I think you pressed on a weak spot. Just,
I'm not gonna show it again. I'm gonna cover with the jacket.
Even if I go with the jacket?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. So anyway, so that's what's going on, guys. Like I said, we did put up a video an hour ago, so you can do it. You can see exactly what happened here. But we are free and clear. Nobody should worry anymore. And yes, I know people are saying, dang, that background. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
You see why living on the beach?
And there is no
like,
garbage.
yeah,
right?
no more garbage. It's all on our lawns and the roads, and it's all going to get cleaned up and put in I think landfill still here. They're trying to find a private partnership for garbage to power, but I don't know if they've found anybody for that yet. But that is the plan, so they don't bury it. They'll actually turn it into electricity. Thank you very much. Bora Swings, 1.29 euros, or 1.99 euros. Lot.
Really?
Well, I'm a Canadian. That's what.
Thank you.
That's like $3.20 Canadian or something. Yeah, James and Melinda, they're fine, because if you notice, they did a live stream today. They were walking around, and they went to the public market. They're walking around like totally, everything's good. They did really good. The typhoon really didn't affect that side of Iloilo like it did here. Like I said, we face to the interior of the country, and so when it crossed over, it took our route and went north, or didn't even cross over. What am I saying? It went up the coast, east coast, and it was just so big that it was doing this, where Iloilo was down around that corner. So not to worry. I did see their live stream today. They are doing good. So no worries on that. Oh, there we go. Kat should tell us what the tattoo represents.
Oh.
Eh?
Wait,
Hey,
wait.
he paid $2. You got to tell him.
I forgot.
What does the bird represent? So first, is it a crow? What is it? A
Rise
raven?
up.
A raven? It's like one of those imperial ravens, or a royal Something like a royal bird, right?
But it says there that my tattoo is rise up.
It says rise up.
Yes.
In what language?
English, of course.
Oh, I didn't see.
But there's no word. I didn't put the word there.
Oh.
Just the bird.
But anyway, she didn't actually design it. Nothing. She picked one, right? From the guys already available. A template. Yeah. So.
Oh, no.
No.
It's on my phone, actually.
Oh, you picked it on the internet.
Oh, yeah, internet.
Oh, okay.
No, because I think they don't have that.
Yeah. Anyway, by the way, so the expat meetup, it was another one is again fantastic, which is super awesome. We're going to try to do them every month. So if this is what the second Sunday of the month, yeah, I think we're going to stick to that. Second Sunday of every month, we will have an expat meetup. So that way you guys know, 5 p.m. every second Sunday. You can come earlier than 5 p.m. just so you know. There will be people, especially if they're flying in just for it. Like we met so many that flew in literally just for one night, just to come to the Beaver. And people all the way from like Denmark, America, obviously, the Canadians. Oh my God, we had so many Canadians. Swiss, Swiss, yeah, a lot of Americans. But yeah, I was surprised how many Canadians came in though. It was so cool. So yeah, we'll do that every month here at the Canadian Beaver in Roxas City. We're 2 kilometers, which might sound like a lot. It's not. Like 3-minute drive to the airport from the Beaver. Oh, look at this. We got another one here. Journey, trials, and joy. Thank you. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Hard time for the Philippines this year. Earthquakes and typhoons. Can't imagine if things get worse. We should be coming to the end of it. And I'm a positive glass half full kind of guy. So I think we're going to be good. Thank you very much for that super chat. That's really awesome of you. Thank you. Oh, and we also got Justin Allen here. It's okay, Catherine. Tattoos are normal here in the U.S. You live and you learn. Don't sweat it. There you go. I was 13 years old when I got this one, which is a Canadian flag. It's 100% Canadian, by a drunk guy in a kitchen when I was in Army Cadets, and the staff decided to sneak me off base on the weekend. And they all got tattoos in this kitchen. We were all sitting there. I was 13 years old, 6'4". I looked way older probably, but they knew how old I was. And anyway, that one. And then I got addicted after that. And so when I was 14 years old, I got this one in Barrie, Ontario. So yeah, but I had an excuse. I was 13, 14.
Please,
I don't know. That doesn't really make it better though. I'm 13, 14 years old doing that. So yeah. Anyway,
you're just crazy.
Justin Allen, thank you very much, Super Chat. It's really, really funny. Like a phoenix. That's what it is. It's a phoenix rising. That's what you have. Oh, okay. So yeah, I know there's a lot of you that are in the Philippines that you're going to be facing the typhoon now, and I just hope, please find the safest place to be, the highest ground. That's why I showed you guys that video too. Is anybody who thinks, oh, it's not going to be a big deal. If you're anywhere near the coast, just imagine a 2-story high set of crashing waves. It will go right down those streets and it will flush everything. Cars, everything, start throwing them into. Just please, please. Like at our office, I knew we'd be okay because that's a long way from the beach. It's high up, and we could go even higher if we needed to because they have 2 more floors, and it would have been the safest place to be. And so, like, yeah, be as safe as possible, guys. Oof. Oh, $5 super chat.
Oh no, no more tattoo.
What will Kat's next tattoo be? How many does she have? How many do you have?
Just 2.
Well, show them the other one.
This one.
And what is this one? No, show.
That's my name.
In?
Korean.
So she got her name in Korean here.
Yeah.
Wait, is it Kat or Catherine or?
This is a Kayshalin.
Kayshalin.
Yeah.
So it's Catherine in Korean. Well, there you go. So she has 2. Oh, it's not? Kayshalin?
Kayshalin in Korean. Of course.
Is Catherine in Korean. That's how they say it? All right. So there you go, Brian. There you go. Thank you very much again for the super chat. That's really cool.
Gonna pop that.
Oh, and by the way, guys, in my description of my videos, especially the last 3, but all of them anyway, if you haven't seen yet, we're going to do Christmas for the kids of this barangay over here, which is a lot of low-lying barangays that have
Yeah.
suffered badly. They are in the lower poverty, like need a lot of help. Many of the kids don't go to school. It's a hard cycle to break on everything and everything. So we want to get them a nice Christmas. We're going to teach Lara also.
Yeah.
And we kept bringing it up, but it'll be short, I promise. So we're going to be going and buying a bunch of Christmas stuff for these kids, but we're going to think of educational, creative, that kind of thing. So notebooks and also like activity books and all that. And of course, we'll get them like little things too. Don't get me wrong, candy cane, you know, that kind of thing, and put it into a present. But we're going to try to help as many kids as possible, and that barangay has hundreds. Well, we're in that barangay, but they have hundreds of children. And so Catherine
Maybe,
and I,
yeah.
we could probably do 20 kids, right, of giving them an appropriate, thing for them. But if we can get a bunch of people together, maybe we can get them all, right? And that would be really cool, and it'd be amazing. So anyway, don't give me money for that. Just to be clear, I'm not a charity. It's illegal for me to accept money on behalf of a charity. So the registered charity I have down in the description is sulugardenfoundation.org/donate. When you donate, though, you have to click add. It says right in there, would you like to add a comment box? Say yes, click that. It'll give you a comment box. And you'll put Kids Christmas, because that charity does tons of great things for the Philippines. It's a Filipino who, at a young age, went to the United States, joined the U.S. military, served in the U.S. military, got 4 doctorates in top universities, and became one of the top inventors around the world with lots of patents. And now he's spending all of his own money on doing many cool, amazing projects for Filipinos around the country. Everything from like food or to the hospital stuff that we do, the cleft palates for the children, the surgeries, the school stuff that we were doing. He does, I don't know, there's so many things. Preservation of like endangered wildlife, and he has so many cool things that he does. So he's helping us out, and the only charge he's taking off of what you donate is the fee from the credit card company or whatever that he gets charged. Otherwise, it's all going out, which is really cool and amazing. So thank you to Sulu Garden Foundation for always backing any of the charity work I want to do. It allows me to legally be able to help people because, for everyone's benefit, it's important to use registered charities so that everything that goes in is documented, everything goes out is documented, and can be audited. Let's see what else we got here. Oops, sorry. In America, Journey Trials and Joy. In America, people have safety net and government assistance. The Philippines doesn't have. Yes, so they do. It's called SS here, or SSS.
SSS.
Right? Social Security System. Yeah. And you're supposed to pay into it. There are ways they'll just pay you anyway, even if you've never paid into it. Right? Mm-hmm. They've come, especially in stuff like this. Yesterday, for the last typhoon last weekend, they announced anybody who lost their home, badly damaged their home, that kind of thing, 20,000 peso loan off SSS. And what it is with your SSS, that's your retirement later on and all that, right? And so, you don't have to pay it back right away. You'll just be paying into the system when you work for employers. The employer pays quite a bit more than the employee when you work. And it's like the pension thing that you get later on in time. And then the Pahibig is another one. But yes, the governments, like the LGUs, which is local government unit, anywhere from the barangay to the mayors and stuff like that, people go to them and say, okay, I lost this, I lost that, and they give out 3,000 pesos, 5,000 pesos, whatever, that kind of money per person also to help them, so they can buy the materials so they can fix up their house. I know it doesn't sound like much, but if you live in a small box with a small roof, it might be enough to buy the materials. But every bit helps. Cat is so sweet and shy, so the tattoo was surprising. To me too.
Can I just not talk about
Yeah,
that?
he's really rubbing you, eh? Are you doing this on purpose, Brian?
Because I look like a bad influence. I know. I'm a bad influence here.
I got 2 tattoos, you got 2 tattoos. Look at that. We're evened out. Now, there's a lot of people that absolutely love tattoos, and we're not criticizing it.
And I told you,
Personal choice.
It's a big mistake for me. I don't know why I did that. Somebody... Nothing.
All right. So yeah, if you are in the path of the hurricane and you're already starting to experience it, you don't mind just commenting down below what it's like there right now, and that way you can share it with everybody else. Um, I'm very interested to know. Like I know it just hit Bicol this afternoon, about 4 or 5 o'clock. It was hitting the shore there, and they were feeling it really bad. And it's moving up into Luzon. But I also saw Batangas. There were several things, rivers overrunning, like overflowing and stuff like that in Batangas even.
Yeah.
And Batangas is not like in the direct path, but it's so enormous and so big that it's impossible to miss at least something of this typhoon. Helen, thank you, Helen. By the way, Helen's been a member forever. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, guys, especially little Laura. Keep her safe in your arms. Both her and Catherine are precious.
Oh,
Thank you, Helen, from Scotland, by the way. Thank you, Helen. Really appreciate you. You've always been there. I've been keeping an eye on this one since before Tino. Y'all be safe, and and all of y'all as employees and pats. Thank you very much, all the expats. Thank you. Yeah, luckily we're all out of the danger now, which is absolutely incredible. And 2 days from now, we go to...
Oh, we're going to Baguio.
You didn't remember so quickly? Yes, we're heading to Baguio, right where this is going over right now in the next 24 hours. And so literally the next day, we are going to be arriving in Manila and driving up there. We rented a car. We're going to be spending 6 nights in Baguio. After that, we're going down the hill to La Union, so another place that's going to be hit. And then we're going up to Vegan, absolutely gorgeous, unbelievable place. These are all unbelievable places. And then up to Locos Norte, where I will be one of the very few vloggers that's ever shown anybody, I think, the desert of the Philippines, where there's sand dunes far as you can see, and you can take dune buggies and jump through them and everything, and you'll all be thinking we're in Dubai or something. Nope, we're in the Philippines.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, nobody does. I know all these weird places, right?
Well, you're a traveler.
I'm here to share with everybody. Hey, Frank from Richmond Hill, Ontario. Absolutely beautiful place. In just north of the city, just north of Toronto. Really beautiful part of Canada. Thank you very much. Thank you. Stay safe. Thank you very much. There's a bunch of them here, but yeah, thank you guys. See lots of flooding from friends posting. Bataan, Aklan, or Bataan.
Bataan. Yeah, Bataan.
We have so many places there, right? Hey, thank you very much, Joe. Best of luck. Thank you very much, Andrew. Be safe. Thank you very much. You know what? All of you guys, I hope you're all going to be safe. And I appreciate you guys always thinking of us and worrying about us. You don't know what it feels like to know that people actually do. And I get messages like through my nose some days, eh? And it's just blown away that people are actually thinking of us like that. So thank you. Signal 3 in Batangas. Okay, that's getting up there. Considering Batangas is not in the path, right? So to give you an idea, that's how big it is. Batangas is that far away. And yeah. So I wanted to go down here because you guys... BTK is the Beaver in Baguio. But you're at the beach? No, the Beaver is here in Roxas City, Capiz. We're taking a trip. Every month we try to go to a different place, make videos of that place, and also we enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. And try to show people what life is like there, and if you wanted to live there. And Baguio, YouTube, they assign me a rep, right? So I get to talk with them more often than I choose. So I choose once a month, but they'd like to have more meetings. And they give me a lot of cool analytics. And Iloilo and Baguio are like in my top 3. Number 1 is Philippines. But in my top 3 is Iloilo and Baguio of what people search and end up at my channel. And so look at that. I think a lot of people are very interested in living in Baguio and they want to see what life is like there. And the last time I was in Baguio, I took the bus. What I did is I traveled from Batangas and I just went all over Luzon. I went up further and everything else. And I just did it like with a bus. And I spent, I think, 3 weeks total, 21, 22 days doing it. I'd stop in different places to check it out and everything. But if you don't have a car, it's not the same in Baguio. I stayed in the downtown core, which is quite big and beautiful and everything else, but I know I missed a lot, and a lot of people told me I missed a lot. And so now we will have the ability to, because we have a rental car, to be able to see what it's really like. And we got an Airbnb, not a hotel, and so we can see like what the condos are like. Because we got a 2-bedroom condo on Airbnb, and I think a lot of people will benefit from that. They'll be very interested in that. It is the coolest place in the Philippines to live. So a lot of people who don't want the heat, but they want the Philippines, they want to choose Baguio. Hey, look at this. Marjorie, thank you very much. Welcome for being a member of our channel. Thank you very much. That's awesome. If you guys are interested, it's the join button that's beside subscribe. I think it's $3.99 a month US. So it's a small amount, but really, really awesome for us. You know how many times you have to watch a video to equal $3.99? Like thousands. So if you do that for us, it may seem little to you, but it's big for us. So thank you very much. Hey, there you go. So this is Michael Onstad, the expat health insurance guy that everybody uses. His Facebook page is called Health Insurance in the Philippines. Supporter of this channel forever. I've done videos with him and everything. And he is in the path. So he is in, my brain's going to break all of a sudden. I don't know why. He is in La Union. La Union, if you're a Filipino. If we look at it, it looks like La Union.
Yeah.
And he's right in the path. And as you can see, he's already signal 4. And the typhoon is not even in the middle of the country yet. It's still just breaking in. So for him to be in signal 4 already, that's pretty incredible. Mike, stay safe, brother. Lock yourself on that 2nd floor and be very, very safe. You know, I still recommended you leave, by the way. But I get it.
Oh, that's.
Oh yeah, we got another member. What? The bug?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have all the
Stinks.
lights on, so it's a stink bug.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a weird smell too. I didn't even squish him. I just threw him.
Smell your.
No, you smell. Smell my fingers. Smell my fingers.
Yeah.
Hey, we got another one. Wait. There we go. Michael Rosario,
Rosario.
thank you very much for becoming a member of the channel. Really appreciate it. Awesome of you. By the way, you guys can hear that? Listen to that. Oh, those crashing waves out there. That thing's hundreds of miles away from us now. It's still nothing like yesterday, but the water is hitting our sandbags that are in front of our wall right now.
You can surf, by the way.
Yeah, you could surf. I wouldn't do it right now. The thing about typhoons and why it's so unsafe to swim is everything, all that destruction that you see, it drags it all out to sea. And then all those fish farms and everything else, they get torn up. Oh, by the way, there's a fisherman going out right now. But they get torn up, and they're made of bamboo and everything. And so those things are floating in the water, and the waves are going to slam that right into your head, and yeah, it can kill you. So don't go swimming right after a typhoon, especially and during a typhoon, obviously. Bataan, yeah. I love Bataan, by the way, obviously. I did a lot of videos on Bataan. If you guys are interested in saying, I want to be still kind of close to Manila, but I don't want Manila. I want like province, countryside. Bataan. I'm telling you, it is incredibly beautiful there. Very little population comparative. Like you're right in the heart of things, right? Because it's just below Subic Bay. And some of the most beautiful resorts that you've ever seen. A little like on the pricier side, yes. But cost of living, though, is not. But the resorts, they're very high end. Like world-class chefs brought in, that kind of thing. So Bataan, though, definitely check that out. I have a whole playlist if you're thinking about it. Hey, look at this, another one. Liam, thank you very much. I don't know what CHF is, but thank you for the 5. That, CHF. I am totally lost, but I love it. Thank you.
I love it too.
I can't think.
Yeah, but I don't know either.
Swiss francs. Oh, wow. I don't even know if I've ever gotten a Swiss franc before. That's actually really cool. I got I think they're worth a lot too, actually. I think they're worth more than $5. Thank you very much, Liam. That's really awesome of you. Wow. We got a Swiss franc?
Can you believe it?
No. Why don't you read this one?
Now this Roxas get hit less than most of the rest of the Philippines because of the way it's placed in between the islands.
Yeah, exactly. Because typhoons form out in the ocean, and then they, as a cyclone, right? Tornado in the water,
Oh yeah.
and then they makes their way to the shore, and then crashes into the shore. And once it goes over land, it usually slows down, but then you some of it depends where you hit, because some of those islands are quite small, and so then that means the water on the other side of them, if there's another island, is quite warm and it actually can even be bigger. But it usually, when it hits that land, even if it builds up, it goes this way. It goes north, like goes like that and bounces up, And so very rarely do they make it across this inner part of the ocean here in the middle of the Philippines to come over to this side. It just doesn't happen very often. The warm waters make it bigger, but that also force it to go up and towards Luzon. And so Luzon, unfortunately, has a rough time. Cebu is pretty close to that far edge, and so it can get hit, because that's when it goes over that first one and gets warm in that area. And that's why Bogo City was like really, really bad there. But yeah, it's positioned in a place that we just get far, far less, which is really cool. Really cool for us, obviously, to go here. Now, if you want to really maximize, if you're totally like, I'm going only where there's zero, it turns out it's not zero, but it's close to zero. That is going to be a Palawan. And the only rule break was last week's typhoon literally hit El Nido and Coron. Yet, if you look at the history, it's almost never. So, yeah. So it's kind of like hurricanes. Yeah, it is hurricane. Yeah, it's exactly the same as far as I know. It's just what they get called if it's in this part of the world, or they're called hurricanes in your part of the world. Sorry if I made Kat comfortable. Listen, you paid.
Okay.
She's okay with that. She's like,
It's
all right,
okay.
well, you're going to give me $2.
It is what it is.
Yeah. No,
It's okay.
she's tougher than you think. tougher than me sometimes, I tell you. Oof. Okay, stubborn, maybe not tougher.
Okay.
Look,
I
you hear all the
accept
arguments I'm getting here? Me? No, not at all. Yeah, and by the way, so we were supposed to do this morning, so none of you are crazy. This was supposed to be done 12 hours ago. It just didn't happen that way because we had no internet. Because I don't even know, that didn't even make sense to us, but we didn't have internet. And power, electricity. We could get the generator running, but I wouldn't be able to do, well, without internet, but I couldn't do the internet way over there and then all the stuff here. Yeah, so it was just made more sense. Look at this. Wow, 50 euros. Okay, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Go for it.
Best regards from Detlef and Emelita. Can't wait to meet you on March.
And they have donated like that before. I don't know if you remember, but they have.
Really?
They have. So thank you. Thank you very much. That's really awesome. And we are also looking forward to March. By the way, I don't want anybody to think, oh, it's because they paid. No. We meet people all the time. We're grateful that people go out of their way to come and see us from all over the world. Give you as much of my time as I can. The expat meetups, I'm a little spread thin, so I try to make sure I talk to everybody, but I only have so much time per person because I have to do the room, basically, right? But if you come to the Beaver, please, if you want to see us, Laura, Kat, or whatever, you have to just tell the staff, can you please get a hold of them so that we know you're there. If we can't make it, we will tell the staff we're unavailable to come, or message ahead of time saying we'll be there Thursday at this time, will you be around, or we're thinking of coming next week, will you be around, anything like that. All my stuff is in the description of every video, and it's also That Philippines Life everywhere. I don't charge any fees to have consultations and all that, mostly because I don't want to be beholden. Like, some people just need way too much, and I'm like, I'm not Google, but I love to help people, but silly things that you can Google, please Google, that kind of thing. But this way, at least I'm doing it because I want to help. and not because I'm forced to, and that kind of thing, you know? I think that has more value. So thank you very much. That's so awesome. I'm looking forward to meeting you guys. Hey, what's up, Michael and Catherine from North Carolina? Hope everything is well over there. Thank you, Justin. You know, doing very good now. Thanks for being a member too, by the way. Awesome. I'm very happy that we're past it now. I feel bad for all the people way ahead of us, and thank you for Smurfcraft for. I'm going to check that. See by the generator after 10 minutes. Check to clean the pinhole in the fuel cap, so it might not be getting the air that it needs to do. So we can starve the engine of fuel. So we gotta just double check that, and I've checked the air filters, so that part I knew, but yeah.
Wait, we tried to clean that last time before we
The
put
fuel cap?
Yeah.
The hole? Mm-hmm. Okay, but this morning it started doing it again.
Oh.
Right, 10 a.m. this morning. So thank you, by the way. That's great advice. So we're going to look into that because, yeah. And definitely, like I was talking about much earlier in the video, is telling them about our potential of where we might live next here in Roxas City. But for that kind of thing, we will seriously be thinking of solar, if affordable enough. But definitely then a generator with bigger fuel tank. The little generator we have is fine for this little thing, and we can do small things. But if we are going to have a property, say for 40 years, 50 years, multi-decades, and it's our property, we're certainly going to plan a lot better and make it so that we're self-sufficient. If power goes out, whatever. We're going to have a water tank. We don't have that here with a pressure. So we can have proper showers and not be relying always on, you know, Mongoose Logistics LLC. My friends in Tarlac and Angeles say the winds there are pretty strong. Seems like they have power though. That's great. Yeah, they're same as like if Batangas is getting it bad and all that. You know that Tarlac and Angeles City are going to feel a huge amount of this. Oh, look at that. Hannon had 195 mile per hour winds. The kinetic force of the winds is equal to the square of the velocity. Freaking powerful. You know, like even just today was like, oh, well, we got much higher than when I was recording, but even like 50 feels like a lot. That's kilometers. So, yeah, devastating. Absolutely devastating when you're in these typhoons with that wind. Hey, Justin again. Michael, we are looking to adopt from the Philippines. Have recommendations for lawyers? Sure, I can give you lawyers. You write me, and I give you contact for lawyers. The thing about lawyers, it matters where you're going to be doing things. Because connections are part of being a lawyer. And so I can give you lawyers in Iloilo and in Roxas City. And they will have their connections here. They know where to go, how to make things go a little smoother, or that kind of thing, right? Know the right people. And if you're going to adopt a kid from Manila and you're using a lawyer here in Roxas City, well, A, it's going to cost them a fortune because they have to fly to Manila to deal with anything. But B, they just don't have the same connections and everything. So make sure that you have it in the right place. But I kind of know people almost everywhere. I hate to say everywhere because it's not true. But like I just know so many people that I know there's plenty of people I could ask around and get you the right one. It is difficult, just so you know. That's a big complaint by Westerners that come here to, like, families that come here to adopt. It is a very long process, a very hard process to make it happen. So I can imagine connections are going to matter big, really, really big. But that's awesome that you're willing to do that. We have a couple. Do you know what's her names? JJ, adopted.
Oh, it's I know the girl. It's Mom Daisy.
Mom Daisy.
Yeah,
Mom Daisy and her husband.
Her
So there is an orphan girl that here in Kulasi that would go down the beach, and she was very dirty, disheveled, and real mess. Like you see her and you're like, oh my God, this girl needs help. Mm-hmm. And they met her at the Beaver and talked with her and gave her food and everything else, and they started the process to adopt her. Yeah. And it's been going on for many months and everything else, but yeah, it's going very well. There's ways, like what they'll do is they can give you like some there's a Filipina involved, obviously, like a foster parent thing until the adoption's official and all that kind of stuff, right? Won't be able to take her out of the country or him, either way. But yeah, that's it's a process. It's a process. So again, connections will make a huge, huge difference in that kind of thing. Roxas City is blessed. Rarely get hit. Yeah, yeah. So we got like 2019, the 2013, that kind of thing. Those are the ones that did devastating things there. Now also keep in mind, if you are living here, and I don't know if you can see it, but you see like my neighbors have big, beautiful houses, right? Made of thick cement walls and big, like even their retaining walls are huge retaining walls, that kind of thing. I mean, it's 10, 12, 15 feet, I think it is, in the air. They don't really worry, right? Those storms will come through here, like the big ones. I'm talking the monster ones, and they'll have like some minor damage to repair, but they're not losing their house. All right, the house is going to be there and break a few windows. Some water might get in, that kind of thing. It's the people that when you see the devastation back here in 2019, it was the people that are living in the bamboo house. People living like where ours is half cement, but like this isn't made to built for this weather, and certainly not typhoon proof. So yeah, you can live here in a safe way and prepare for those kind of things, but still I would evacuate. If you're going to get direct hit, you can put rolling steel shutters on all your windows and doors and shut it all down, lock it up, and then head off inland, as far as you can go, higher you can go, and stay at a hotel. And we have that here in Roxas City. So yeah, be safe, but I don't want anybody to be too terrified about living on the beach. There are ways to live much better than even as we are. My wife was adopted from the Philippines, but we'd rather do it through the Philippines. Oh, that's so great. That's like what comes around goes around, right? Karma, or the good karma I'm talking about, is that she's been there, she's done that, and wants to help somebody else so that they don't have to go through a bad situation. Be able to find a nice family and everything. So that's really awesome of you. That's great, guys. Angeles City is just now getting the wind. The hard rain hasn't arrived yet. We didn't get, like she said, we barely got any rain, and it came after the storm left. Just this morning to this afternoon.
Yeah.
After it already left, the winds had died down, everything else, the waves had died way out there. Then it rained, and it didn't rain that hard, to be honest. No flooding, nothing like that. Michael, Hope, Kat, Laura, and you are doing well. Thank you. Praying for the Philippines with all the natural disasters. Yeah, it's been a rough day. How do I donate here on Use a Map? I think it's still there, but if I'm wrong, I thought the $sign is there, right beside the chat. I thought they made a deal with Apple. If they didn't, there's only one way, and that is to go open Chrome, a browser, and go to youtube.com, log into your account there, then go to my video, and you will have access to everything if you're in Chrome. If you're in the app, that's where they were restricting it. But I thought Apple finally got a deal with Google. The problem was Apple wanted 30% of everything. Everything that's done on their phone, right? And it just became like YouTube already takes half of the money that we get on here. So imagine if Apple's taking 30% too, right? Like it's just getting a little crazy. So yeah, if you're in a browser, Chrome, not the one that Apple gives you, the Chrome browser, you can go to YouTube and you can do it. And you can do it on any video, by the way, even a uploaded video. You can do a super chat on any. So even if we're not live streaming, just saying. Surviving the weather, Kuya Keno. That's all we can do, my friend. Can you recommend? Yes. Yep, no problem. But email me, okay? Or email or message me on Facebook, thatphilippineslife@gmail.com or thatphilippineslife on Facebook, that kind of thing. I will give, because I'll give you all his contact information, including like cell phone numbers if I have it, all that stuff. But yeah, I have people for you. That's no problem at all. Really good lawyers. Oh, thank you very much, Dale. Thank you. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. You know, Catherine, Robert here is the reason we have a million fridge magnets on our fridge. Right, Robert? What do you got to say to her, Robert? Huh? Huh? Half our fridge is full of your fridge magnets, Robert. Robert was nice enough to let us stay in as me, stay in his apartment when I first had to start this channel after, you know, and it was a struggle because I had no income, no nothing. I had to restart my life. I gave my YouTube channel to my ex, and so he was one of the people that really helped. And when I had to go to Backlot, he's like, "You can stay in my apartment." They weren't even there. He's like, "I'll get you access. You can stay in my place." And his only cost to me was when you go to cool places, you get me a fridge magnet. Well, I've been collecting them for 2 years now, and he hasn't come to visit the Canadian Beaver yet. So there you go. There's the story. James and Karen. Hey, guys. Good evening. Beautiful couple. Sorry we didn't go to the Canadian Beaver. Yeah. You know what? Some people came today and said, where's Gino and Dazzle? I thought they were coming.
Yeah.
And because some people came from Kalibo, by the way. And also James and Karen. And I was like, I thought they were coming. I don't know. Maybe they're still coming. So we were thinking of you guys today. And look at you. It was a boring day. You could have came. The Canadian Beaver was full. You missed the slideshow earlier. We had, even though with the Typhoon, so many people had to cancel their flights and everything, we had way over 40. Maybe not all at one time. I think we had right around 40 at one time. But people came, stayed for 2 hours, that kind of thing. But then while they were there, 2-3 people came here and then replaced them. And it was good. I was so shocked. And we're going to do them the second Sunday every single month at the Canadian Beaver. Come for the expat meetup. You'll meet all kinds of people from all over the world. They'll be able to share their stories. They'll be like, I had people that lived in all different parts of the Philippines that came, and they can tell you like what it's like to live there, or how much the cost of living is, like the things that people are interested in, or like, or is there a lot of transportation over there, or whatever you're looking for information-wise. It's so much better when you're talking to somebody who's been there, done that, in that area, instead of just a talking head. I'm a talking head, okay? I can tell you only my own experiences, and I can share with other people their experiences when they share them with me. But for the most part, I want you to be able to hear it from people that actually live it in their area, so you get the full context. By the way, it's getting pretty high. It is definitely hitting our wall now. But
Oh, the water is going inside this
oh,
hole.
it's in the corner. Yeah, he didn't put enough in that corner.
No, because there's a big hole.
Yeah, I know, but he needs to fill it more and more and more and more on both sides.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we got water coming in our backyard. It's sand, so I wouldn't don't be too concerned. It's nothing like yesterday.
No.
We will be fine. But yeah, it's picking up a lot. But last year without the typhoons, last year we thought, oh, living on the beach is so great, because we had nothing last year. We just had storms, and one wrecked our fence, remember? But we had a crappy little fence that was just like real basic. Like the girl that you never really wanted to date, but you dated anywhere. That basic, okay? And anyway, and it took that thing right out of the ground and everything, and the water was coming right up. So it's not like it doesn't happen. It does happen. But we had this wall built after our landlord told us many, many months that they were going to do it. Never did it. So we ended up just swallowing it and just doing it ourselves. And it's going to make it. So I'm very happy about that. How's the rain bands been going there? We haven't really got a lot of rain. We got a little bit today throughout the day, but it was nothing that you would like, oh my God. No, you barely want to put a raincoat on because it's like a drizzle. And we didn't really get any rain. We got lots of wind and we got all those waves. So, yeah. Way past 9 p.m. Nice meeting you today. Oh, okay. Good night. Thank you very much. Kat and Laura, have a great one. Thank you. Good rest. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Oh. We really should. We don't really have a drama type of account, right? We don't really do drama. But man, if people could see our lives. You know, being kidnapped by an Alonga,
Here we go again.
trapped and kidnapped. Let's be clear. Oh, it's another thing. It's a whole other level, isn't it?
I didn't kidnap you. Lara kidnapped you.
I didn't know Laura then. Nice try. Nice try. See how she tried to put it off on her daughter? I didn't even know her then, Brian. So if we don't know, we're talking about, like, one of my more popular videos is being kidnapped by a Filipina. It's literally the day we met. And how it all started, sort of, with us. It didn't start that moment, but that is the first time we met. And you saw our first day ever. Like, everything. That's the funny thing. People say, oh, how you guys met? And it's literally all on the internet. And then all our dates are on the air. Because they weren't dates, but kind of in the end, I guess it worked out that way. It's so interesting and kind of cool. Right?
Yeah.
Like Laura's children one day can go and like back and see how it all started.
Yes.
Oh, so cute. Hey, the Rice and Taddy Boys. Thank you very much. Hey, so you did log in with Chrome? Seriously? 10 pounds too. 10 pounds. British pounds.
Thank you.
Listen, that even if it was 1 pound, I am so impressed that you went around the Apple system just to do it. And that is so, so cool. Thank you very much. The Rice and Taddy's Boys. That's, seriously, you guys are awesome. Seriously. You are nowhere near the Typhoon. It landed, oh yeah, no, we had it last night. We had it last night when it was there. But no, we aren't. You'll just have to see our video that we uploaded an hour before we started this. The Typhoon was yesterday until 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning this morning. And for us, it was incredible wind, incredible. Waves as high as our wall. Our restaurant got full of garbage and flooded. Anyway, I think you're really upset that we're even talking about it, but this is the experience that we had, and I'm not saying that we had it the worst. I'm literally saying the opposite. So before you get offended, yeah. The Typhoon is as big as the entire country. It's bigger than Yolanda in size. That's okay. Benefited from getting kidnapped. I know, exactly. I didn't say it was complaining. You have a lovely family from it and 2 sweet, hard-working ladies. It's true, it's true. Laura's been doing dishes more, clearing the dishes,
Yes.
folding laundry.
The only thing I actually didn't learn is to wash the laundry.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
One step at a time, right? I'm very impressed. She's 5 years old and like a foot tall. Come on. I might be exaggerating. She's a little more than a foot tall. But she's so tiny. So anyway. How did Kat's parents make out? They did good. Luckily, Ilo and going down, this typhoon wasn't a big impact. It really, because we're in the inside, right? And they're kind of down, if you look at it, they're kind of porting towards Palawan, but more Antique does, but it's kind of like Indonesia sort of thing. Often it is, or Mindanao really, but that far corner of Mindanao, that kind of thing. So they were lucky, very, very lucky there. We're all very lucky for it. Last week's was a bit rough, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Agree.
and her mother was part of the Barangay's help
Barangay.
team, so she was working to help other people. So, yeah, there you go, there you go. Oh, 18 years. All right, Brian, please tell me. Does it get better? Please help me, rescue me, help me.
Huh?
Love you.
I don't know that.
Love
Whatever.
you so much.
I love too.
Please help me.
You're not saying bad things.
Oh no, honey. Just sharing my love.
What's his name again?
Brian.
Brian, tell me.
He was unelected. He's going to tell us how did it get better? Does it get easier? Do you still get Tampo? I want to know if you still get Tampo. How many of you have a Filipino wife, girlfriend? It doesn't matter. And just put how long you've been together. Yes or no, do you still get Tampo? I want to know that. I think everybody wants to know that. Tell us there's light at the end of the tunnel, please, please.
Ay, you need rescue?
Oh.
Huh? You're gonna ask for help now? Yeah?
No, baby, no. I bleaked 4 times.
Yes, don't try.
Look, many times, not two, look.
Stay up. Ay. Tara is sweeter.
And so I'm still waiting. I want to see, I know there's like a delay on this thing, so I just want to see how long you've been together, and is Tampo still there? And Catherine, you lend me this, because it's cold.
That's my water.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
No, I'm not. Oh, I need to. You know, if I'm in Campo, I just need your attention. Okay? Need your hug. Hug me. That's it.
I'm going to
Easy.
try you on that, by the way.
Huh?
I'm going to try you on that, and we're going to see. We're going
Oh.
to see if that actually works, okay?
Okay.
I want to know. Does just a hug, and it all goes away. Does it work on if you're jealous too? Just hug you and it goes away?
Yeah. Yep.
You're lying.
Kiss
You're
me.
lying. Liar. All right. Let me see this. Okay. 12 years married to my OFW. Do not remember the last time she had a Tampo. Way too long. But OFW, she went to a world where, like, civilized world, no offense, I'm just kidding, by the way, where nobody would put up with that shit. They'd be like, what's wrong with you? Like, do you need, like, mental health drugs? You know? Like, they would be like, no. 15 years and still Tampo. Justin. Blink twice if you need rescuing. I do remember. You remember? You were just so not camera ready.
Yeah.
And now look at you. You did a vlog during the last typhoon when we were in our thing and she came here to see how much damage was done to the house. And you vlogged it.
Yeah, because I'm worried about our house, and you know, 'cause our house is so small and it's
And it's Nipa.
Nipa. So
Nipa with concrete, but Nipa. 1 year, not much Tampo. A few hours instead of 2. Oh, you know, it is any improvement's improvement, right? That's some improvement in the Tampo. My Filipino girl from Tacloban City, but she is here with me in the United States. There you go. Well, it does change when you get there. Oh, physics lab. Tampo is a way of life. It's somebody's way of life. Robert, blink twice. No. How long did it take Kat to get used to and understand your sarcasm? It took a while. I had to explain. You know, it sucks when you have to explain your jokes, like you're just joking. Like everybody knows that. Nobody wants to explain your jokes, but you do. You're gonna have to get used to that in the beginning. And you literally have to do, because she'll just get angry and you're like, whoa, you shouldn't be angry at this moment. What I just said shouldn't anger you. You have to be like, calm down. This is how, you know, when you say this, and you have to like literally explain it through, because otherwise, your life's going to be hell for a few days in the beginning. Coming up on 14 years every day of the week. You're not giving us any hope here, Kaz, by the way. Nice to see you again, Kaz. Thanks for being a member.
There's no hope.
Yeah. Yeah. Take care. Thank you, Grant. Thank you. God bless. Everything is going good until you start whispering, help me. Your poor keyboard. Turn it upside down and let it drip out,
Shake
okay?
it.
And
Shake it.
Yeah. Don't keep it upright.
Oh my god.
It's been wonderful. Best gift ever having a longa wife. No tampo.
Really?
Brian, come on. Brian, tell us your secret, please. Tell us your secret. Oh, and by the way, thank you for the super chat on that, Kaz. That's really awesome of you. Oh, yes, Brian, share your secret, please. Very important. We all need to know. Hey! Stephen and Bea, Philippines in full effect. Just shy of 10 years married. Bea never once had tampo spout. I didn't even know what tampo was until I started watching YouTube in 2020. At least it's not my fault. Was I here in 2020? Oh, I was. Near the end of 2020. But I didn't date a Filipina then. So, doesn't count. Anyway, hello guys, Stephen and Bea. I hope you guys are doing good. Living the life and all that good stuff. You're still in Iloilo, right? Not in Thailand yet? My fiance is in Pasig City right now. Oh, that's right in the midst of it. Yeah. Well, it's south of it at least, but yeah, still. Hopefully she's doing good. Hopefully. Hopefully told her to get safe as possible. High and dry. All right, guys. Got to go helping my dad work on his air conditioning. All right, Justin. Thank you. Peace. 6 years together, no tampo at all. She's the type of Filipina not into tampo. They exist? Look at she's doubting it. She's like, you're lying. You're lying. We're all the same.
I don't believe it.
No way. How? Here's another one. 4 years married and 8 months. Never had tampo.
It's just 8 months. 4
No,
years
no.
and 8 months.
Yeah, 4 years married. 4 years married, 8 months never had tampo? Or 4 years and 8 months? Yeah, I think he never had tampo. It's like tantrums, but it's not. Like, it's the silent treatment, it's kind of silent treatment. No communication. Angry at everything in the world, though. Not just you. So you're like really confused. You're like, you're trying to put your finger on it, and you're like, whoa. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a tantrum, though, and silent treatment. Seems all the YouTubers are sort of begging when the storm is done in the Philippines. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. The last type. Okay, so that was last week when everybody said, "Oh, it's just rain." Everybody's just talking about rain, and so this person here, let's put it back up. He thinks this doesn't have any meaning, and this one will probably be far worse. But to them, just a little rain. Anyway, blink 3 times. Oh, guys, I can't. She's watching. Yes, we're being very careful, and I don't know if you mean because of Tampo talk or the Typhoon stuff.
Typhoon.
We're out. The Tampo's gone, or the Tampo. The Typhoon is gone now. We had it last night. It was incredible. We have a video at 9 o'clock showing everything that we did here. It was incredible, but we are very, very lucky that we weren't in the direct path. But 2 weekends in a row. Wow. Tampo is worse when the monthly comes around. Is that true?
For me?
Yeah, when it's that time of month, does it make a difference?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
For me. I don't know, but for...
Hi, Michael and Kat, watching you from a sunny day here in Northern Ireland. Oh, for a change. Yeah, that's true. It's been raining here most every other day since the start of October. Take care and stay safe. Thank you very much, Mark. And yeah, I think Ireland's been known for a little bit of rain, right? Ireland and England. Rain, but hey, Beautiful country. Beautiful. Cap seems much more outgoing compared to when you first started dating. Yeah, more comfortable in front of the camera. You're doing so good.
Ooh,
It's
yes.
compliment Catherine
Maybe it's
Day.
because of my head. No, it's
Oh, it
still
gets
head.
big? Now she's important. Hey, Brian, you donated that money and then took your comment away, but thank you for the $2. That's so cool. I literally am explaining what it's. Oh, I think you don't understand sarcasm. I've been dealing with it for. Yeah, anyway, I'm not. Anyway. Grace, I've been married with my husband for 25 years and I still have tempo. Like right about. Oh, Grace. I'm sorry if we set you off. But you know what? Laughter is the best medicine. That's what they say. I'll be marrying a young, fresh global travel. I will be marrying my Filipina after knowing her for only 2 months. Call me crazy, but honestly, I'm in love. Are you ready?
No tampo?
You're crazy.
You're crazy.
But it's okay. Because you know what? You only live once. Go get it. Have it. Every experience is an experience worth having. I believe in the same thing. And sometimes we look back and go, oh, that was so stupid. But then other times you look back and you're like, that was the craziest decision I ever made, but it worked out and it's been awesome. So everybody who says they know, they don't know. We are all just, some people literally will never make any decisions. And they like live under a rock and nothing changes in their life. And then other people make rash decisions, but you know what? They have the most interesting life in the world. And then a lot of people are in the middle. Here in Isabella with strong winds. Yeah, and the winds are can be very dangerous, obviously. Especially, like, we were lucky. We had our coconuts pulled, like, not that long ago, so they're very small right now. But yeah, those can come flying with those. You saw the trees were, like, sideways. And those can fly, smash right in your windows and everything, and smash in your head. Trees could fly off in the air. This Huacubo could have been lifted up and shattered through. Anything can happen. So, she's from Antique. Well, you got a good conservative girl, because it's a quiet place, Antique. Especially if she's not even from San Jose, Buena Vista. Then it's real quiet. It's a very low populated, very provincial province. No, we are not in Iloilo. We've been in Saigon. Oh! Wow, you guys moved quick. I thought it was January 1. Or unless you guys are just on another vacation. But I think you said January 1. But you're in Saigon. Oh yeah, never mind. I knew all this. And you're going to tell me how this all goes. Yes, you're in Vietnam. I'm mixing everything up. I'm so sorry. I hope everything's going good. And I want to know, is the final bill what you showed me on that estimate? And was it as good as you hoped it would be? Me and my Filipina for 25 years, we got a lot of tempo. We argue. Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck. Listen. Right there. It's like a kid not getting candy at the store. Oh, Laura gets a plenty of that too, eh?
Oh, yes. Oh.
Oh. No tempo, but what's that? What's giggly? Giggle. Geely.
Giggle?
What is it?
Like, like giggle.
Oh, yeah, where she just like that? Yeah. Pinch. To grab some skin and just pinch.
I love to grab
I
this.
didn't know there was a name for that.
I love to grab this and then sniff it. So good.
She likes armpits. What can I say? Wow, we're going to have to go to adult only at this point. You're going to start talking like that.
Oh, no.
32 years married, twice a week tempo. Wow.
Oh,
Can you set your watch by it, I guess?
Just make it
Wow.
5 times.
I think, when you hear this, and we keep reading it over and over again, what does that tell you? That even with tempo, a Filipina is worth it in so many other ways. Where you just can't get rid of them. It's like a bad STD. You just can't get rid of it.
You know what I can do, right?
What can you do? Yeah, you're whispering at your mic.
No.
No, I can't hear that. I just heard air blowing in my ear. You might as well tell everybody.
I
Rain
can.
and AC picking up and lots of lightning. Still quite windy, yeah. And for those of you that came a little later, I do have, oh, I closed it. We did show a video showing two-story building, like house, waves that high, crashing right over and just flooding, like dragging everything. Oh my God. Terrifying, absolutely terrifying if you're in Luzon, in those areas. Ah, Joseph, another member, thank you very much. I am with my wife 11 years now from the Philippines. We have Tampa once in a while. Maybe
Oh,
you're
good
getting
for
better at it.
you.
11 years.
Good for you. Just kidding.
Carl Davidson, 55 years and still Tampa. What? Come on.
Non-stop.
You're supposed to be giving me hope here. 55 years. Gets
It's
better after
getting
the
worse.
early years.
It's
Wouldn't
getting worse.
But see what he said last?
But
Wouldn't trade her away for anything, though.
oh, you gonna trade me?
Apparently, you're worth it if I wait 55 years. We got 53 years to go, right? No, 52 and a half. Or 53 and a half. Glad to see you all safe. Thank you, Rusty. Yeah, we're doing good here. Shout out from Fiesta Inacel. Hey, what's up, guys? Life of Marianne and Leandro.
Leandro, yes.
We love the chicken there. Plus, the prices are crazy. Crazy cheap. Corey Reed, is there an updated link to donate? Yeah, it's, by the way, I made a small mistake. Sulu Garden Foundation, not .com, it's .org. It's literally a registered charity. So sulugardenfoundation.org/donate. If there's any problem, some people are like, oh, I won't accept my card or my PayPal or what. There is an email on that page, info@sulugardenfoundation.org. Email them. I promise you they will make it as easy as possible they can possibly do to help you donate. They're very appreciative. I'm very appreciative. And they will help you. They will help you. And again, write me too, CC me, whatever you want. thatphilippineslife@gmail.com. We want to help kids. And yeah, any way we need to make it easier to donate or whatever. But yeah, by accident I put on the screen .com. It's not. It's my bad. If the link in the description does say .org. And again, if you run into troubles, try that email. And if that still doesn't work, then definitely come to me. I want to help kids. Let's help these kids. Let's, do what we can. No Tampo. Brian's wife must have a solid. Oh, I think that might be the cure. Yes, we're doing good now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And anybody who saw our video we uploaded at 9, you know we're good now. But what a crazy night, though, right? Oof. And we're nothing compared to what they're now getting. Very much worth it. There you go. Hi from Ottawa, Canada. We are getting our first snowstorms today. Hopefully be back to the Philippines in January. Cannot tolerate a full winter anymore. I hate to say I'll take the typhoons, but I'm going to say I'll take the typhoons. Because you can go years, especially when we're in Roxas City, you can go many years without a typhoon going near you. And but you can't go that many years without a big, giant snowstorm, ice storm, everything. Not from where I came from. Thank you. Just checked my cameras on my Cavite house. Bulacan. Live in the UK. Lots of leaves and rubbish to clean up, but everything else is good. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, Cavite is still pretty south of it. So that's what I was saying earlier. It could have been so much worse. It is so big, but the eye of it is hitting above all of this, right? Even above Manila and all that. I think it's called Baler, if I'm saying it right. Baler, I think it is. And there's a lot of foreigners that do live there. And that's where it's going to cross over, and it's going into the mountains, go down Baguio, La Union, that kind of thing. And it could have been so much worse. It's so big. So, yeah. Just to give you an idea, they said now over 1 million people have been evacuated today in anticipation of this typhoon. That somebody said is just rain and just a bunch of talk. Anyway, 1 million people now. Pretty crazy. Hello, Maria. Hello, hello. Steve, I'm planning to retire in the Philippines next year. If the Tampa never stops, then I'll be at the Beaver restaurant. There you go. There you go. Good job, guys. Thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing you, Steve. Can I talk my Filipino girlfriend and oh, if she's not a bar girl, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think it's gonna happen. You know what that means?
No.
Well, when people have sex, there's the normal way and then the other way. Back door. Can he talk his girlfriend into backdoor action? Well, not there, but you get it now?
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Do you think he can talk her into it?
Maybe. Maybe. Try it.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. You'll probably have to.
You're saying something.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna happen. Good luck. Do you miss Canada? I spent 45 years there. I love parts of Canada. I love everything. I don't like winter. And you know, Canada. I worked very stressful jobs most of my time, and you know, like, you know, we all get in, like, especially when you make more money, you get more debt. You know, it's so easy to borrow money, and then you end up over your head, and it just felt like your whole life is stress. Does that make sense? And I hated winter. I spent a lot of time in the United States because my job could get me there. And if I had a Florida, put it that way, if Canada had a Florida, Arizona, Texas, that kind of thing, where there's hot weather year round, or at least no real winter, I'd still be in Canada. Canada is beautiful and gorgeous, like very few people. You can go, like, I used to go camping all the time in Crown Land and everything. I loved all that. But I'm here in the Philippines and I can't even imagine going back there because, you know, 4 years here and I love it here. I love it here. The people, everything. I don't know. It's just,
Sorry.
everybody's just so friendly. Oh, you're leaving me? Oh, you're going to go pee. Okay, you're allowed. So yeah, I can't imagine being anywhere else. I love it. Now I do want to travel a lot more parts of the world. I lived in Albania before this, then Cambodia, then Canada. And there's so many, it was COVID, so I couldn't go anywhere. I wanted to go to Germany and I wanted to go to Greece. Like, Greece was a 1 hour drive from me and I couldn't go because of the restrictions. And meanwhile in Albania, there was no restrictions. I lived a normal life there. Clubs were open, everything was open the whole time. And but there's so many other places I still want to go, especially here in Asia. I've only been to Vietnam and Cambodia. So yeah, there's a lot more places. I went to Japan, Taiwan, all these great places. And so that's kind of why. I just have bigger ambitions. Okay, fantastic. Say Toga, thank you very much. I do get them all, so don't worry. Greetings from Austria. My mom is watching. Hey, she doesn't understand tempo. How is the best way to explain it? Love you guys. And please stay safe as always. Well, for me, mine is, so tempo to me is lack of being able to communicate what's bothering you. And so if I, like for example, we were driving the bike and we owned the bar and we were running the bar. And I look over at all the restaurants to see how busy they are when we're heading towards our bar. It's a common thing. Let's see how busy all the places are, and then when we get to ours, you know, I have a good idea how well we're doing compared to the other restaurants. But she assumed that I am looking at potentially other girls might be standing, you know, as hostesses outside of the restaurant. And in my mind, I'm like, what? Like, for a brief second, what? Like, it doesn't even make my mind. But anyway, I will have to spend 2 days of her being mad at me for everything, and not just mad at me, mad at Laura, mad at everything in the world, everybody, everything. All because of something I have no idea what she's talking about, that it took me 2 days to get it out of her, that, oh, your eyes are cheating. And 2 days later, I get that, your eyes are cheating. And I was like, my eyes are cheating? What does that mean? Oh, you don't think when we went by that, you weren't, and I was like, what girl? I have no idea what you're talking about. I had none, zero. That is one example. But it's so much stuff that makes no sense in my brain, and it would be solved so quickly by just saying, were you looking at that girl? Or anything. Like just saying, I don't like when. You know, any communication would have solved it. but there's none. It's just silent treatment, anger, just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. It's such a hard thing to describe, but that's one example that hopefully puts it into context. Whew. I just read an article that said the eye wall is 70 miles wide. Yeah, that's like 100 kilometers, right? Absolutely enormous. And that's just the eye. And the eye is kind of like the calmest part, but this is so dangerous. The inner ring around that eye is the most terrifying thing ever. And then it goes out and it goes out and goes out and goes out from there. Still pretty crazy waves right now. We don't have any real wind or anything, but you know, the whole Philippines is churning up because of this. I'm gonna try. I don't know, because my cable's only so long, so there's only so much I can do with this. I'm trying to give you guys as much of a view. But that's my wall right there. So, oh, you see, big splash there. So I might get soaked on my back any minute now. I don't know. I just noticed it kept getting louder and louder, and I'm like, something's going on behind me. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So his cat's Ultra Eagle Wildcat. Very conservative. We'll leave it at that, Brian. I'm not, I would say it even if she was here. I don't want anybody to say I'm not, oh yeah, because she's not there. No, she knows she's very conservative. She's a very conservative person. And yeah. And no matter what, I'm not bringing her down. We joke about tempo because I have to put up with it, and she knows. She knows. But she's getting better. Just a little bit. Secret is, yeah, the thing about it is I can't take a walk. So I can't walk away. No, that's not allowed. So there's that. And I just can't go 2 days without communicating. I just get, like, I'm the type of person that has to just resolve it. But physically, I'm not allowed to do that. So. Right? Right. She's back. She's chewing, so they can't hear you because you don't have your mic on. In BGC currently, looking outside, like winds and rain have stopped. You're probably, I don't know where everything is right now, but I don't think it's over yet for you guys, that's for sure. Let's see, right now, oh, yeah, you guys are, look how big that thing is. Isn't that insane? But there you go. So I don't know how focused this is, but Manila is like right down here. So you're at the outer range of it. And so it's moving very, very quickly. Considering it went over the mountains and everything, that's pretty impressive. So yeah, it's in La Union right now. And the eye anyway. So yeah, it's going to be over very quickly. And the outer ring will still do damages, so like as you're going. This ain't bad, but like if we were in a low-lying area, oh, water is, oh wow, look at that big sinkhole. Oh yeah, we're getting big sinkholes on this side of our wall now. So the water is coming up underneath our wall, which is pretty deep in the sand. You have no more beach, not right now, but if you look in the video, you can see we had this morning enormous beach because the tide is in right now. So when it goes out, it'll be good. Good talk, Mike. I'll be at the Beaver. Hey,
Dad,
it's about time. I hate to give you bad news though. We don't have the Beaver chicken burger anymore, right?
No.
No. It's under new management now, Richard. Sorry. We have steak now. We have USD steak, like American steak, imported. We do have the Beaver burger, but the chicken burger, they did not continue it. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry.
And
there's all kinds of new menu now.
happy hour every day.
Yeah, happy hours every day from 2 to 6 p.m. And it's the big draft for 100 pesos an ounce. So a 550 milliliter, it's actually 564 milliliter monster mug is only 100 pesos. So for you Americans out there, like $1 something, right? I think it's very, very close to 60 pesos per 100, right? Or per peso, sorry. So what is that? $1.35 for you guys or something? I'm a Canadian, so it's not as friendly and nice to me. But, you know, I've dealt with that, and she wasn't a Panay. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Roscoe. You know, I'm working with her, trying to tell her, just tell me. Just tell me. So I actually know why you're upset, and I can deal with it head on. Yeah, it is what it is. But, yeah, so glad to see you're okay. Yeah, the storm is enormous, and we're so lucky. And I think everybody in the Philippines, for the most part, other than people that are really devastated, are lucky that it wasn't. It's so big that it could have literally. Yeah, we're gonna get sprayed. Oh wow, wow, it's getting big. It's getting big. Yeah, it could have been much worse than it already is going to be really bad. But last week's, it's like Mindanao had a 7.4 magnitude earthquake, but those 6.9 in Cebu was far more devastating. It all depends where it hits, right? And what's around there and the infrastructure and the amount of people in that area and everything. So, yeah. Yeah, Jose, I know, I'm so sorry. But the steak is wonderful, and you can get it your way. You want rare? No problem. The one person that's allowed to cook in there knows exactly how to cook steak properly. So you got that. And the beaver burger's there. They did shrink it for a bit. People started complaining. The beaver burger's back. It's back, baby. So, yeah, that's a good deal, right?
Yeah.
There. Happy hour every single day. And, yeah. Hey, Richard. Hello, hello. You're catching us on the way out, though, Richard. We didn't sleep much last night, 2 hours. Night before, 4 hours. Night before that, then the whole other typhoon. Oh, my God.
No.
I don't even know what sleep is anymore. Look at my hair. I'm disheveled. I'm a mess. We are going off to Baguio in 2 days.
Yes, 2 days.
2 more sleeps, as Laura says, because she's so excited. We are flying to Manila, renting a car, and we're going up to Baguio. We're going to be there for 6 nights, and then we're gone for 2 weeks straight. And then we're going to go down, and we're going to explore the northern part and everything. It's going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned. You guys are going to see the desert of the Philippines, which is so cool. You're going to see like some of the most beautiful things of the Philippines that not many people go up there and do. I think a lot of vloggers kind of stick to the same thing. Boracay, Siquijor, Siargao, Bohol, Manila, that kind of thing. And there's just like this pattern. I like to bring you new stuff. I like to make it great. And don't worry, Dick from Derry. Baguio might be gone. I don't think it's gone. And by the way, I already passed Baguio. So if it's still there, I think we're good. And I like to think positive. They are planning to get lots of rain. I've been watching their city's Facebook where they're updating all their stuff. And they don't seem as concerned as everybody else. And I think it's because it's so high up there that it's not affected in the same way. They will get tons of rain, but they're used to tons of rain. So I think we're going to be okay. Hang in there. I think we're going to be good. Thank you very much, Richard. Thank you. Thank you very much. And there must have been quite a bit of sorrow and relief handing over the reins. Yeah. So, but the relief is worth it. The stress was enormous. And we haven't had to put 1 peso into the beaver since October 1. We still have a lot of debts from the beaver that we were paying off. We did buy a 1 shareholder, and we had to take a loan for that because it was not expected, and we were sinking so much money into the beaver, and then when that happened. But that was before the October thing, so we still only have 1 more payment left on that, and we have some other stuff that is we're responsible up to a certain point. So all taxes up to that point, everything else, and we're paying for it. So we're almost out, but it feels so good. And we still get to go there all the time, and we're still owners. We still own a percentage, and and we meet people there. And so it's not like we're out. So that's the good thing. Rowdy McMurray, does everyone have passport to travel abroad? And do you plan to travel anytime soon to another country? Yeah, Laura just got her passport a month ago. Yeah, about a month ago. And we do hope to leave soon enough. We have other plans right now. And an abroad trip is often just a little more expensive. And like I said, we've been paying off a lot of stuff, and we finally got ourselves into a point where we could do that. And so it's just budgeting. what can we do this month and that kind of thing. Why do you need to explain Tampa to them, Cass?
Why are you mad?
Oh, yours is. Oh, it is on. Yeah, Kat's face can explain it. Can you? There you go. There's the Tampa face. Right. You're right. You're right. How goes the family construction house? Eh?
They can't because it's
Yeah.
still raining.
Yeah, raining, typhoon type stuff and everything.
Yeah.
The roof is the part, and it's the most expensive part. So when we get paid this month, we'll be sending them more, and that will be enough to get the roof done. The roof, we wanted to make sure the roof was done properly, because where they're located, that's kind of the most important thing, and everything in the foundation, right? High enough off the ground, so mud and flooding, and then the roof. You know, they're in the forest, jungle sort of thing and everything. So sideways wind isn't that important, so all that other stuff. The most important is down and flooding. And so we're getting to that point. I hope so. My charity is there, Helping Hands, Healing Hearts, and I'm worried about them. I think we're going to be okay, Dick, and that's fantastic. You work with a charity, or you have a charity up there. That's really awesome. Amazing. Good for you. Let's be very, very proud. How often do you hang around the Beaver? So what I do is I don't hang out there anymore. I'm a fellow Canadian going to be in the Philippines for several months. In Germany, I might go up if I know you're there. So what you do is you just make contact me and say, hey, if I come up to Roxas City on these dates or any of these dates, will you be there? And if you're not asking me like 4 months out or anything like reasonable, then I will be there for you. That's it. It's just because I'm now focusing on so many other projects now. Now we don't have to run the day-to-day. And I go there when somebody's asking to see me, so you can take a chance, and the staff will call and say, can Michael come over? There's somebody here to meet him. But otherwise, just most people write me and say, Monday, this date, will you be there? And I'll say, yep, no problem. Message me the day before, and I'll make sure I don't forget. And then we hang out, no problem. I'm planning a trip to the Philippines next year. Fantastic, Richard. We'll see you then, maybe. I'm with my Canadian Filipina from Vancouver, originally from Baguio. Since nearly 2 years, it took me a while to get Tampa. Once I dared to look at the waitress a second too long. Woo! Greetings from Germany.
Oh, look at me.
Wie heißen Sie? And Enrico, thank you for being a member. Awesome. Hope you both enjoy your trip to Baguio, and looking forward to your video of the desert area in La Paz. Oh, you know. Okay. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you. Happy advanced holidays. The typhoon is massive on the day of my parents and I were watching the news about it. Yeah, it's so crazy how big. How can we contact you? All my contact stuff's down below, but you can, That Philippines Life. So the channel here, at Gmail, on Facebook. If you write me on Instagram, I won't see it for weeks. Just to be clear, like, I just get too many messages on email and Messenger, but that's kind of like where I focus. And I clear them every day. I go through every one of them and I clear them. So that's probably the best place. Always listed in the description of all my videos. So if you click more right under the video, everything comes up. There. Can you say that for me?
What? I'll be in Caloocan.
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 Thank you. Caloocan. I remember if there's two, like look, you're supposed to pronounce it two separate words almost, if two of the same vowel are together. I'll be in Caloocan. In December for Christmas, we're going to visit Baguio City. Well, there you go. And that's a great time to go. Well, December, January, and then February, March really. March and April is full of people because the rest of the Philippines is burning hot and everybody goes there because they like to cool off. So yeah, you'll love it there. Beautiful. I was told it's not even that cool there. If we go to Baguio today, they're like, warning, it's not going to be that cold there. And I was like, oh, well, we'll be all right. So anyway, thank you guys for joining. We are going to go. I'm losing my voice. We're an hour and 15 minutes in. I appreciate you guys all so much, though. Seriously, very cool of all of you. You know, even though this is crazy, we're going to be fine. We're past it. Yesterday's was insane. We just uploaded the video an hour before this of how insane it was here last night and the day before that. what happened at the Beaver with the flooding and everything and the crazy waves coming in, like all the way in. Anyway, you have to check it out if you haven't seen it. Thank you for joining, guys. I appreciate you very much, and we'll hope to see you all very soon. Stay tuned. We're going to Baguio. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that's it. Thanks for being members. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks. You guys are awesome, and hopefully you'll help us out and join us in the Christmas for the kids in, well, here in Roxas City.
Yeah. Kulasi.
Say goodbye.
Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Bye. Bye, Richard. Bye-bye. Actually, you know what? I'm going to let you guys see the crashing waves for a minute because there's a delay on this anyway. Ready? Wait till you guys see this. I got to move everything. See our holes down there? Over here. Going underneath the wall. All the sand, but we have sandbags that are protecting some of it, but oh, look at that. Anyway, this is nothing compared to yesterday. Oh, great. Still pretty incredible. Oh, big one's coming. Get ready. You guys might get stuck. yes, this is at our home. And wow, it just went quiet. What the heck? But yes, this is our home. This is our Kubo, our house right over there. And no, normally the tide isn't like this. As you can see, the sand is eroding away and going underneath our wall. But no, the high tide is usually way down there. But this is, again, nothing compared to last night. You can see in our most recent video we uploaded a couple hours ago. It was above this. The wave was coming over. Although on camera, I think we only showed maybe the second of the top rail. Oh, wow. But they were just enormous. The wave was so big. Typhoon is pretty far north.
Whoa, that's a big one.
Yeah, our house is a bit away, don't worry. It's only our wall that we have to worry about. Look at the poor crab.
Yeah.
Crab's trying to run around. I don't think I can show you guys. My camera's cable is... But yeah, the crabs are all running into our property to find new places to hide. Yeah, it's definitely beautiful and dangerous at the same time. That was close. Whoa, that was real close. Well, we got somebody's flip-flop down here, and it ain't ours. Poor guy did all that work, eh?
Yeah. It's okay, because if we're just gonna let this,
Well, they're gonna be here, right? They're gonna stay here.
yeah, they're
We're
gonna
in
stay
Baguio.
here. Gonna stay here. I'm worried about
Whoa.
the hole over there, because you know. Oh,
That's crazy.
really?
Yeah, don't worry. It's far, far north of the Philippines now. We're not in the northern part of the Philippines, but clearly the tides are still outrageous over here. The tide will go out though. Plus we have a Coast Guard ship right over there. So you can see it now.
I hope there's no boat over there.
No, the Coast Guard ship. Making sure, but look at that little guy out there fishing. Wow. You guys probably can't see, it's too far away. beaver must be drowning.
Yeah. There's a it's offline.
It is? Yeah. You know what they say about wet beaver? Alright, I'm going to end this now. I hope you guys all have a good night, and anybody who's still in this mess up in the northern part, I hope you guys stay safe, okay? We'll see you all very soon. Thank you very much for joining.